This is a response to the card trick Poker Face. I thought it was a great trick. It was fun to perform. I got great reactions. Props to the original poster. I'll be posting this as a video response to his. So if you want to check that out, if you haven't seen it before, but if you want to keep watching, I'll show you how it looks, and hopefully you can find my performance helpful. So yeah, I'll do it first so you can see how it looks, and then I'll give another explanation if it's your first time. So first you have the spectator pick a card, and then I'd ask them to tell me when to stop as I riffle through the pack. Say right about there. Ask them to put it on top. Give it a few cuts. Say, okay, your card's somewhere in there now. But for this trick, I need you to get on your best poker face. I'm going to show you a series of cards, and after each one, I'm going to ask you, is this your card? And I want you to say no. And just by judging your reaction, I'll be able to tell whether you're telling the truth or not. So here we go. Say, is this your card? Did say no. Say okay. Say, is this your card? Did say no. Say, is this your card? Did say no. Okay, well, if I just take the deck and shake it over the cards, I've actually replaced your card with another card in the deck so that your card is buried somewhere in the deck. Now, unfortunately, you'll see that your poker face wasn't good enough to fool me, because this isn't your card, this isn't your card, and this also is no longer your card. But I can take it one step further. Give me a number between 1 and 10. Let's say 6. Say, okay, well, with just a magical twist of the deck, I've transferred your card 6 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a great trick. Like I said, very simple to perform, but it's great effect. Sort of like a two-tiered effect. So I'll show you how it's done now if it's the first time you're seeing this, or if you want to see my tips or whatever. But yeah, like I said, it's a pretty simple trick. So here, I'll just explain it. So first you have them pick a card, and then you basically have to control it to the bottom. So what I like to do is I riffle through the pack and have them tell me when to stop. You see right about there. Ask them to put it on top of the left packet, and then I'd square it up, but I'm really catching a break. Then I table cut it to the top. Then I double undercut it to the bottom, getting a break underneath the first top card. And then you can like throw in a false cut there if you want, but it doesn't really matter because you're going to be showing them the card anyways. So while you're doing that, while you're controlling it to the bottom, you could start saying, once you get on your best poker face, I'm going to show you a few cards, and then I want you to say, I'm going to ask you, is this your card? And I want you to say no after each one. By judging by your reaction, I'll be able to see whether you're telling the truth or not. Then you cut the deck into 3, remembering which is the bottom packet so that their card is on the bottom. And you pick it up in this grip. And it's very important that you have this grip so that you don't draw suspicion. So you do it like the same way each time you pick up the pack. So you pick it up like this, you say, is this your card? And they say no. You turn it face down, and you put the bottom card out in front. Say, is this your card? They'll say no. So you do the same thing, turn it face down, and put the bottom card out in front. And this is where holding it like this, doing it the same thing matters. Because this is their card, but you'll pick it up like this, show them it, and they'll say no. And then the reason you hold it like this is that when you turn it face down, you're actually gliding like this, using these fingers to glide this down, do a glide move, so that, and then it's blocked by these fingers, so that when it's turned face down, you can actually pull the second card from the top card out. So it looks like you're pulling their card out, but you're not. And that's why it's important that you do the same thing. Otherwise they'll think, oh well, he's doing something different on this packet, so they're just going to get suspicious. So you take that out, not the bottom card, but the second to bottom card, and you put it there. And so they think their card is here, but their card was never really there, and then you do something mystical, like waving the deck over, and then you basically say you've taken their card and replace it with another card so that their card is somewhere buried in the deck. And you'll say, unfortunately, your poker face wasn't good enough to fool me, and you go, starting over here, you say, this isn't your card, which it never was, this isn't your card, and you'll see that this also is no longer their card. And they'll be like, wow, that's pretty amazing. And then you can just take it one step further, and they'll think that's the end of the trick or whatever. You can be like, oh, okay, well, I can actually take it one step further. Give me a number between 1 and 10. They'll say 5. And so you can pick it up in the exact same grip. You do exactly the same thing. Underneath, you glide their card back. That was actually bad, but you glide their card back, and then you basically take cards from the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4 until you get to their number, and then you just take the bottom card out, and then you reveal it, and that's 5. Or alternatively, you can do something like this. You can just say, oh well, I can actually just cut to the card, which is just what I do sometimes. And you do what a Charlier cut, and you do this, and you pull it out, and you can flip it over. Well, that was fail, but you flip it over, and you could go, I can cut your card anywhere in the pack. So the way you could do that is, it's on the bottom, but basically, if you guys know how to do a Charlier cut, you just you do the normal cut, and then you pull that up, and then instead of completely closing the cut, you dig your fingers in underneath here so that you catch the bottom card, which is the bottom cut, which is their card, and you just pull it out, and then you can flip it over, you can throw it out, whatever. That's another way I like to finish it. So yeah, if you guys like that, hopefully you found that helpful. Any comments or suggestions or anything, please post. Again, props to the original poster. If you want to check us out, go ahead, they're good videos. So yeah, thanks.